you said. Healthcare executive down with party balloons was on a next post that you commented on. Why would you be in such a celebratory mood about the execution of another human being? Aren't you supposed to be on the caring, sharing left where, you believe in the sanctity of life?
I do believe in the sanctity of life. And I think that's why I felt, along with so many other Americans, joy, unfortunately, because it feels like...
Serious?
I mean...
Joy at a man's execution?
Maybe not joy, but certainly not empathy. So are the tens of thousands of Americans, innocent Americans, who died because greedy health insurance executives like this one push policies of denying care to the most vulnerable people. And
you seem to find the whole thing hilarious.
I find your question funny.
A bloke's been murdered in the street. I don't find it funny at all.
I don't find it funny that tens of thousands of Americans die every year and because they are denied life-saving health care from people like the CEO.
The left is openly celebrating the death of Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare. Now, these people are brazen, completely unashamed of expressing joy. We just saw Taylor Lorenz, who spearheaded this open celebration, this party that they have on social media right now. These people are openly celebrating the death of this healthcare CEO because all of the issues, the cost of healthcare, Obamacare was a scam, clearly didn't work because it was issued years and years ago, and we still have a major, major problem in the United States healthcare system. People being denied claims, life-saving care. It's so expensive, people going bankrupt. The number one cause of bankruptcy is medical expenses. Now, we're going to look at just a couple of clips. We saw Taylor Lorenz in that extended clip right there expressing her joy. We're just going to get a snippet of some of the stuff going on online. Because if I showed you everything, we'll be here all day. But we're going to look at a couple of clips of these people openly celebrating a man being murdered in cold blood.
Sorry, but you can't get me to feel bad when shitty things happen to shitty, evil people. While under that CEO's leadership, they deployed an AI model that had a 90% error rate to automatically deny healthcare claims from people who all had families of their own that are sick, dying, and poor.
The reason people don't give a fuck that this CEO what happened to him is that, do you know how bad healthcare has been in the U.S.? It's just like my whole lifetime. And now we have a president who's coming in who's gonna fucking fuck with 40% of the countries that we do major trade with. It's just America devours itself, and I think one of the strange repercussions of this oncoming administration, which I think this event might be a signifier of, is that it's going to develop a particular kind of class consciousness among people that vividly see that trickle-down effect doesn't work.
I just want everybody to know I tried to send my thoughts and prayers out to the CEO of the UnitedHealthcare company that got shot. I tried to send out my thoughts and prayers, but unfortunately this morning my claim was denied, so I ain't got shit for him.
Now, this shouldn't be a surprise at all. These are the same people who were upset that Trump survived. These are the people who were posting how terrible the shooter was. How dare you miss? You had an open shot on Trump and you missed. These are the same people who burned down cities during the George Floyd riots, during the Summer of Love. We got Josh Shapiro, Democrat Governor Josh Shapiro out here. He didn't have that much energy. It seems like he didn't have that much energy to try to quell down the noise when Trump was shot, but now he wants to make a statement about the left celebrating Brian Thompson's death.
But some attention in this case, especially online, has been deeply disturbing, as some have looked to celebrate instead of condemning this killer. Brian Thompson was a father to two. He was a husband, and he was a friend to many. And yes, he was the CEO of a health insurance company.
Let's go over here to YouTube. Let's look at a couple of these comments. This is under I think it's NBC News clip showing the story of what happened. The killer was arrested and all of that, allegedly. But let's look at some of these comments. He's clearly guilty. Sentence him to 10 hours community service and a $50 fine. McDonald's can't get orders right, but can identify a wanted suspect. Yeah, because apparently, and this guy might want to be careful because apparently Luigi Mangione, the suspect, was chilling at McDonald's eating, and a McDonald's employee called the police and snitched and said, "Hey, I see the guy y'all have on TV. He's over here eating a burger, so come get him." So he snitched. These crazy leftists. So I hope the police and the governor there calling this man a hero. Y'all better give him security because these lunatics might go after him. Turns out 7,000 people swear he was with them all week. So we have people, trying to make jokes, being sarcastic, basically trying to say we got an alibi for him. Bet that McDonald's worker is the type of person to tell the teacher they forgot to hand out homework. The saddest thing is this would never get this much attention if it happened to the average person on the street. That's the point I made in my last video. A chilling testament to our two-tiered society of entitled elites. Now, they're kind of on the right track because a lot of times they try to divide this up into a Democrat versus Republican thing when there's really a rich versus non-rich type thing. This is not possible. Luigi was with me at the time of the shooting. Never seen police working in such a speedy manner while all poor people murdered just forgotten. So you got people upset at the reaction of the police and also upset that this guy got arrested and all these women are talking about, oh, we're in love with a criminal now. Oh, he's so fine, stuff like that. A lot of people are just completely on this guy's side and openly happy. Why does NBC News not spend this type of time and dedication to cover important topics like the healthcare epidemic and related corporate greed in America? It's pretty sad. This poor guy will spend life in prison for killing a man who is responsible for close to 70,000 deaths per year due to the denial of needed treatments of patients who were desperately in need of said treatments, mostly stroke victims. Whoever snitched on him hoped the money was worth being a pawn in corporate America's war on the poor. Weirdo. So we're all going to pitch in to post his bill, right? Denying healthcare is murder. So we got this on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, is all over the internet. They're saying Brian Thompson is a murderer because he's in charge. He's the CEO of the healthcare company, UnitedHealthcare, who's known for denying more patients healthcare coverage than any other healthcare company out there. And people are saying, good riddance, you had it coming, you deserve it. And they're trying to compare, say, look, Luigi Mangione murdered one guy and y'all want to treat him like a demon, but the CEO oversaw the murder. They're calling these healthcare denials murder. He oversaw the murder of tens of thousands of people. So the left is happy about it. We see this woman, Taylor Lorenz, as a representation of the left, who's saying, look, joyful. She posted balloons on Twitter or whatever the hell account she was using. She posted balloons on there. These people are happy and happy. But what do you think about this? What do you think about the left celebrating Brian Thompson's death? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe if you want more honest conservative commentary. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.